To Anvil we go. It's not my favorite town, but second or third. I like Coral and Skingrad. And maybe Shadenhall over Anvil. So my fourth. But I think it's a nice seaside place that reminds me of a mix of Hammerfell and Cyrodiil. Sort of like Bruma is a combination of Skyrim and Cyrodiil. I liked Hammerfell. It was a place that will forever live in my memory as a fun trip, a more happy time in my life, even if my father was still around and in charge of us. My father made it seem like I was in prison with a cruel taskmaster. Well, no, maybe not that bad, but it was awful living under his rule. He was not a wicked man, but he was a very unloving man, who tended to delight in making my life free of enjoyment. I don't know how Korik could stand him. He treated him better than he did me, I suppose. Still, no word back from my brother. Though it has been a few months, and the conditions of the roads are terrible. The Imperial Legion is protecting the Imperial City and the roads, huh? I do see them on the roads, but I did encounter a ridiculous amount of bandits from Skingrad to Anvil as well. I cannot imagine being a mail carrier. Or do they take it out by sea? I am unsure. It's not like it's been standardized or regulated by the Empire, not yet at least. Banditry seems to be the worst in the Anvil area out of all of the province. Even the Mages Guild got into trying to root them out. But after dispatching around 10 of them from Skingrad to Anvil, hopefully I've made a dent in their number. I am almost concerned that life has gotten so bad in the province that robbing others has become the new normal. I really hope it does not. I like to get from point A to point B without hindrance. And if I have to stop half a dozen times between cities to kill bandits, then it will get old really quick. It already is. Sadly, at this point, I almost want my brother to write me back telling me never to write him again. Just so that I know he's still alive. Anvil. Now it's time to do any work I find here. And after that, we'll go back to, Leeuwin. And then to Breville. The town I like the least.
How can I help you?
Let's put our horses in here.
I think it would have been a lot better if there had been more pictures.
More pictures? Missed that call. It's actually very strange. I don't hear that anywhere else, really. Just the Gold Coast, and I guess in Hammerfell as well. It's much more arid on this side of Cyrodiil. This from Skingrad, I would say maybe to the west of the Firelight Caves. It gets quite dry, you can notice that. But it's very green around Skingrad, even if the map doesn't represent it. Very greenish. And then you have the forest, called the Great Forest, and yeah, I do like the Clovian area. My favorite area, actually. I have some things to sell. Morvaine's Peacemakers. Well, it is a little bit early, so maybe I should just return to the Mages Guild. This is it. Hello? Nice paintings.
What is it, associate?
Well met, guildmate.
Hello?
I'm Felin Relis of the Mages Guild. I handle alchemy training for the Anvil chapter.
Alright. Heard any good rumors lately?
Not only has necromancy been banned from practice in the Mages Guild, but the guild won't deal with anyone who openly uses it.
Good. What can you tell me about the Prophet?
I don't know where he came from. Just appeared outside the chapel a day or so after the attacks. Been there ever since.
I'm gonna have to go talk to him at some point. And anything you can tell me about this branch of the Mages Guild?
I can't imagine how the average person gets by without our extra services. No spellcrafting, and no enchanting? It must be awful.
Yes, I definitely agree. And anything you tell me about Anvil?
If you're looking for hard-to-find ingredients, try Lel's Quality Merchandise, outside the walls facing the harbor.
Oh, okay. Yes, thank you. Let me see what you have to sell.
You never know when you might need a good, strong potion.
Novice equipment.
Best to stock up now while you can.
You don't have any Nern root, do you? Oh, I've got enough of everything else I need. Alright, well, thank you very much.
Be seeing you.
There's the teleport pad. So, I forgot how this one works. Is there a downstairs, an upstairs? There's an upstairs.
What is
He's
it,
just coming
Associate?
downstairs,
Hello, guildmate.
waking up. Nice imp. Cozy place. The odd rat in here.
Hello, guildmate.
Well, I need to find...
Hello, guildmate.
What was her name? Carahill. Oh, here you are.
So, what of the rogue mage? Has he been found?
She's actually somewhat like yourself, a high elf female. Yes, I found the rogue mage.
A she, you say? And she's dead? Well, Ariel and Roliand did what needed to be done. No more innocent deaths. At least for now. You have done well enough for yourself. I'll pass along my recommendation to Raminus. Though I must say, I doubt it will do you much good in the end.
Why is
You'd
that?
be surprised how easily they forget about the little people.
Sound a little bitter. What can you tell me about Anvil?
The Anvil Mages Guild is proud to follow the example Hannibal Traven sets for us. Mastery and scholarship, free of the dark arts.
Good. And as to the Arcane University?
Archmage Traven has closed the doors of the university to all who are not qualified to enter.
I
A
know.
wise decision, in my opinion.
I am more than
It's
qualified.
in the Imperial City. Perhaps someday you may be able to visit him there. He's done wonderful things for this guild.
I think I met him once, didn't I? So, what can you tell me about this Mages Guild?
Archmage Traven was right to ban necromancy and place restrictions on the addition of new members to the guild. He's served us well.
Yeah, it's there's restrictions to new members. I mean, but these restrictions are the same ones that I faced when... years ago before I was in prison. Heard any good rumors lately?
Necromancy may be legal in Cyrodiil, but few will openly admit to practicing it now that the Mages Guild has banned it.
So you offer training. What training do you offer?
I can show you some new things.
Oh, illusion. Huh. Well, I might as well train in it.
Knowledge is power. I'm willing to teach if you're willing to learn.
I think I've trained enough.
Good
Done
day.
a lot of training. I went back and trained as much as I could from that, the innkeeper. The streets are kind of empty. Well, there's a bunch of people over there.
I wonder if I'm about to catch a cold.
You're not feeling well? Right, well, I have some things to sell, so we're gonna have to go and try to find a merchant. I mean, this one looks like a good place to start.
Be happy to oblige.
Okay, let's see what I can get for all this loot.
What does that do? Does that do kind of commands?
That's nice, eh? Let's see about reading that book on Anvil, then. Guide to Anvil. Alessia Autius, Guide to Anvil. Sweet Debella, Lady of Love, bless us and our children. My name is Alessia Autius, and I'd like to tell you all about Anvil. The seat of Anvil County is by the sea, and at first glance is very pretty, but when you examine it closely, turns out to be quite unpleasant. The water views are charming, but on the docks and in the harbor district outside of town, you will find many sailors and tramps, and dirty persons of little worth. Castle Anvil is clean and well ordered, and within the town walls. Some houses are bright and cheerful, but others are derelict and abandoned, or shabby and neglected, with plaster fallen in patches from the stonework, and lunatics and drunkards may be encountered everywhere. Oh, this woman. Castle Anvil. The ruler of Anvil is Countess Melona Umbernox. Her husband, Corvus Umbernox, disappeared many years ago, and most persons would agree that her ladyship is better off without him, for he was a light and frivolous person, given to loose and riotous behavior, likely to promote scandal. The Countess herself is a righteous and godly woman, and an excellent ruler, well loved by the people. If only she could compel her town guard to drive the seamen, lowlifes, loafers, and thieves from Anvil's streets, Anvil might be a more tolerable place to live. This woman really is a fool. These are the people that bring trade to Anvil and western Cyrodiil. A lot of money would flow through this town. Districts of Anvil. Consider the 5 districts of Anvil. Castle Anvil lies outside of the town walls, south of town. I thought you just said it was within. Overlooking the harbor and is reached by gate from Chapelgate. Within the town walls are the 3 districts, Chapelgate in the east, Westgate in the west, and Guildgate between Chapelgate and Westgate. This must be where I am right now. Harborside lies outside the town's walls, south of town, and is reached by gate from Westgate district. Chapelgate. A more beautiful chapel may not be seen in all Cyrodiil. A quiet garden for meditation with a fine statue of Dibella lies between the chapel and the town wall, and across from the chapel is a lovely garden with covered arcade, where worshippers are protected from the elements. Regrettably, the people of Anvil seem little inclined to appreciate these advantages, and are seldom seen worshipping in the chapel. Whether this is the fault of the primate, who is a vain and shallow woman, or the countess, who does little to encourage regular chapel worship by her example, I am unable to judge. So even when you do go to the chapel and show that you have a lot of piety, it's still not enough for this woman. Guildgate. In fact, also, I think that the primate was murdered inside the chapel. Everybody was killed. I know this is probably a few years old, but still. Guildgate. The most prosperous part of Anvil is entered by Guildgate, or Main Gate, or North Gate. Here side by side may be seen the handsomest and ugliest of Anvil's buildings. The guilds are kept clean and in good repair, and both Mages Guild and Fighters Guild are unusually ambitious and industrious by Cyrodiil's common standard. The heads of the Mages Guild, Carahil, is a scholar of good reputation and an outspoken enemy of necromancy, summoning, and the dark arts. Summoning? Well, that's much different than necromancy. The Fighters Guild here is well-staffed and active, and shows no signs of the fecklessness and poor morale of chapters elsewhere in Cyrodiil. However, next to the Mages Guild is a ruin, long boarded up and abandoned, and a prominent eyesore. Is that the house that's for sale? Westgate. This is the residential district of Anvil. The houses here are shabby and ill-kept. The people are untidy and dull, with the exception of Anvil's famous citizen, the Argonian authoress Quill-Weave. She's here. Oh, okay, I didn't know she lived here. Who produces wretched books celebrating the misadventures and schemes of the lower and criminal classes. This person does her race no favor by confirming the prejudices of many who consider Argonians to be ungodly, dishonest, and worthless, and little better than beasts. Harborside. It's only going to get worse. The docks are rotten and in ill repair, and all manner of smells issue forth from the holds of ships and ramshackle warehouses. I'm surprised she hasn't said the people are rotten and in ill repair. Shiftless persons gather here to bask in the sun, gossip, chatter, and plot how to beg or steal gold for wine and ale. Here a good woman named Mirabelle Monet runs a house for homeless sailors, but I'm sorry to say her mistaken tender-heartedness and charity only encourages malingering and drunkenness. Instead, she should urge those wicked and idle men to improve themselves through industry and the teachings of the Nine. There is, however, a very appealing lighthouse south of the harbor, from which one may contemplate a distant and less disagreeable view of Anvil's castle, town, and its harbor setting. May the Nine guard and guide you. I don't know why I read this, actually. It's good for a bit of a laugh, but this woman is really, really stuck up. I disagree with half of her judgment. So there's the Fighters Guild, but where in town was I to go? So, Velwyn Benris wants to sell a manor here in Anvil. Yes, I know that. Okay, so Azan has told me of a contract in Anvil with Arvena Thelis. That sounds like a dark elf woman. I should speak to her about a problem with rats in her basement. Where in town is it? This way.
Are you talking to me?
I'm not talking to any of you. Is this her house? It's been marked to my map. What is this place? Count's Arms. Is that an inn? This is where she said it's a very shabby place? Residential? Excuse me.
Now how did that happen?
What happened? Rats? I don't know, but I've killed a lot of rats since coming out of prison. Killed a lot of rats in prison. I've just killed a lot of rats in my life. Here she is. Hello.
Oh, my poor little rats.
Your poor rats.
Ah, you must be from the Fighters Guild. Good, I have a problem. It has to do with the rats in my basement.
Yes? But you just said you're poor rats. What about the rats?
That's right. Rats in my basement, and something has been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must do something.
By the 9.
I don't know what I'd do without them. Their little pink noses, their scaly little tails. Please get to the basement and find out what's happening.
Filthy creatures. I don't know why you like them. Ugh. That job is a job. Let's go to the basement.
My little rats.
Are you ready? I think this woman's been visited by Sheogorath. Oh, this'll kill rats. I wish I did it. I hope it got them all. I've killed a mountain lion in Arvena Thelis' basement. They must be sneaking in through a hole in the wall somewhere. I should tell Arvena what has happened. Kill all the rats, but I don't want to get in trouble. The Fighters Guild. Big ones, too. These are not the ones I found in prison. These things would have terrified everybody.
In a basement.
She's got some good wine, cheap wine, too. Cheese wedges, I guess this is for all the rats. Well, at least they're not fighting, attacking me. Maybe because she's kept them so well fed. Well, this looks like this is where it could have entered. I will take her mushrooms, so no, I don't really need to make any more potions for a while. But this is where it's coming in. She's going to have to get that boarded up. I'm not doing that part of it. The work for her. She can do it herself and save her remaining 4 giant rats. She better keep them well fed, otherwise they'll come up and munch her neck off at night.
Oh, well, what have you found? Did you take care of my babies? What was going on down there?
I'm not a fan of rats, I'll tell you, but it was a mountain lion.
A mountain lion? In my basement? But how? That's not possible. But it happened. What if there are more? What if it wasn't alone? Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinarus Inventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside and out. He'll know what to do.
Listen, usually mountain lions are solitary creatures, so I'm pretty sure that's the only one you'll find. However, there is a chance another one may find out from your little food storage of rats down there for them through the smell. And they'll circle your basement outside and find the way in. Okay. So you want me to find this ranger. Pinarius Inventius, about hunting down mountain lions in the area. Well, he's here in Anvil, apparently.
Please, go find Pinarus and those mountain lions.
Ugh. How could she live with rats? Let me see if I can't see the... Well, how does a mountain lion get in? Somebody may have said it in there. I mean, that's pretty obvious, but... Still, how does a mountain lion get past these walls? Maybe somebody doesn't like your rats and put the set the mountain lion down there. Dogs can also kill rats, but those rats are really, really large. You aren't Pinarius Inventius, are you?
Pinarius Inventius, hunter, woodsman, and marksman at your service.
Oh, you're the man I'm looking for. Alright, well, I'm looking how are mountain lions getting into Thelena Arvelis' basement? Do you know? Because I killed one down there, trying to kill her rats.
Mountain lions? Here? Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good, and maybe make that old nut feel better.
Well, at least we agree on something. She's an old nut. What can you tell me about Anvil?
Plenty of deer, wolf, boar, mountain lion, bear in the county. Just need to know where to look for them.
You know, I just don't get how they got inside the wall, so...
Let's go hunting.
Let's go.
Go ahead.
Everybody's talking about the fire.
How are you?
Fine.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamriel?
Well, you were running. Let's keep going. Let's run. Come on. I'm next to you. Oh yeah, I see he starts running when I'm further away. If that's the case, I will stay further away. Let's get going. Ugh. And then he stops. Let's get going. Run, run, run. Let's go to this place. I'm in the best shape of my life.
If
I
they're
can
out
keep up.
here, they'll be in this area. I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them. Let's take care of this.
Well, how would you know? I've been around trackers. There are 4 of them. Okay. This just doesn't seem right. I'd rather they kill the rats.
I think that'll be all of them. Can't imagine more in this area. You can go tell Arvena this is all taken care of. Good hunting.
Good hunting, huh? I have to say this is probably the worst job I've taken since getting out of prison.
Morning.
Morning. Hello?
You've got to take care of those mountain lions!
Okay. They've been taken care of.
You think you've gotten rid of them all? You do? Well, you haven't! There's one in my basement right now! Go get it!
I should just leave it be down there. Let's go. Let's kill another one. Really needs to have that area in the back of her basement repaired. A great big hole there. I've killed the second mountain lion in Arvena Thelis' basement. I should tell Arvena. Oh, the rats will have some food to gnaw on. They were rather skinny mountain lions, though. It's like they were going hungry.
Poor little rats. Like the gods, you killed that thing. This is ridiculous. Someone's out to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that Quill-Weave next door.
The Argonian. What can you tell me about her?
She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it's her. I've even seen her sneaking around in back of my house at night. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. I'll show her. I want you to keep an eye on her. Find out what she's up to.
Huh. Not another Glarther.
Please save my little rats.
Well, she's not a Bosmer male. But she may have a point that somebody had it out for her, because how else would mountain lions get inside the walls? So, Quill-Weave, she said lives right next door to her, but it's an inn here. What about this room, or this house? What if I find big cages in their backyard? That might be a sign that Quill-Weave was the one doing it. There's nothing. There's not even a back door. Lily of the Valley. This is what you were talking about, Vilya. The flowers you like. Alright, so no one's around. Alright, let's put on my sneaking gear because we don't know if somebody is here. Oh. I may have sold my shirt by accident. Well, it really is the boots and the leggings.
What makes this smell?
What's this say? Shopping list. Paper, quality vellum, ink, red and black, binding glue, 2 new quills. Nice cozy base, or main floor, I should say. The fire going. It's a nice place. I have a feeling no one is here, actually. I don't want to disturb anything here. This is too difficult for me to pick, but I could always use that skeleton key. Yeah, skeleton key works. Nothing. Oh. Another chest. Skeleton key, please work. There. Okay, you're in the way. Is there a basement here? There's a parchment up top. Horse Whisper Stables leaflet. If you have a small fortune and are looking for a noble steed, befitting and only the finest of folk, then look no further. The Horse Whisper Stables is the only place to buy the exclusive white horses, the purest and most elegant beasts in all of Cyrodiil. There's absolutely no sign that she's the one that did this. We're gonna have to look for her then. Quill-Weave. She's an Argonian.
May
She's
I
out
help
with
you?
the crowd. Oh, wait. I just saw an Argonian woman. So, she wants me to follow her, like Glarther wanted me to follow people. I guess I'll watch what she's doing. I should not let her see me, though, lest she gets suspicious. Now, I really have to find an invisibility spell. I do not have one. Then, let us sneak. Hello, Vera. What is she doing? This is not even her home. This is the inn. She's going to her home now. Oh. She's coming back this way. I don't know if she sees us. That is Arvanithalis' backyard. What are you doing, Quill-Weave?
Leave me alone.
That's a friendly Nord. Maybe she would do it at night. It'd be kind of stupid of her to do it during the day.
What makes this smell?
You know what? I really don't like that saying. Makes me think of my uncle, my Nord uncle, farting and then asking everybody in the room, what makes this smell?
What is it?
That is a kind of crude Nord joke that they would do.
Good to see you.
Hi there.
What is she doing? Somebody is obviously doing it, so... And it's... I guess it's not really like Glarther. Maybe I'll just go talk to her.
Perhaps Anvil will not go the way of Kvatch. Thanks to you. Well done.
You're welcome. Alright, I have a question to you about mountain lions and rats.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not sure what you're accusing me of, but don't do it without any proof. Bye.
Alright
May I
then.
help you?
Oh no, she's probably on to me now. But still, if she's going to keep doing
What
it,
is it,
we're
associate?
going to have to catch her.
You
What is this?
that I'm not
I
afraid
thought
of you.
Mudcrab's more awesome than you. Hands What's the matter?
I don't want to get mixed up in that.
That's a real...
You fool. Being part of the Mythic Dawn. Quill-Weave was just walking around, going to do something.
Have you noticed how many mudcrabs carry money? What are they saving up for? That's what I like to know.
What are you talking about mudcrabs carrying money? Is that a Nord thing? That sounds ridiculous. Alright, let's wait for her to go back to where she was going. She was going to the back of that woman's house again, but then we were attacked.
How do you do?
Let's just wait. There she goes again behind Arvanathelis' house. That's the inn. That's Arvanathelis' house. That just seems very suspicious to me.
Need to practice
Hi
more.
there.
Considering in her backyard she does not have
How are you today?
a back door. Hide, hide. She's coming.
Hi.
What's new with you?
I understand Daedra worship is becoming increasingly...
She likes to spend an awful lot of time in the back areas for some reason. There she goes again. To the back.
That a boycott of Imperial goods in the land of the Altmer.
The Altmer have powerful wizards. It could be a dangerous situation.
Been out here watching this woman all
You
day.
too.
Joe, she just keeps on going back there, though. Maybe she only does it at night. Oh, that looks suspicious. follow her. I've seen Quill-Weave leaving meat outside Arvena Thelus's house. This must be what is attracting the mountain lions into town and into Arvena's basement. I should confront Quill-Weave. Of course I will. Hey.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I saw you outside Arvena's house.
You what? Well, I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I would never go skulking about. Fine, you've got me. I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the guards would take care of them.
Actually, not a bad idea, except they're so well fed, they have no reason to come out. But it's bringing in mountain lions.
Mountain lions? In her basement? I just wanted to lure her vermin outside. I didn't mean to hurt anyone, except the rats. Please, don't tell her. And if you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while. There's a bit about acrobatics I can teach you. Give it some thought.
Okay. Well, I've already made up my mind. Arvena Thelus is insane. I'm not sure what I'm going to tell her, though. Hello again, woman.
So, did you follow her? She's behind it, isn't she? Tell me what you found out.
She had nothing to do with it.
She didn't, huh? But you've taken care of the problem, and I suppose that's what counts. Thanks for that. Here's your payment.
Okay, good day.
Oh, my rats are so cute.
Let's go. Woman is crazy. Quill-Weave. Now I've got to find her. She was skulking about back here. Those rats in there are bigger than the cats outside, so...
I've always enjoyed...
Quill-Weave! I don't know where she is. She did say she was training me in acrobatics. If I lied for her. Maybe she's in the inn. Which is kind of strange because her house is right next door. Hello? But I guess she wants to socialize.
Do you
get some alcohol?
Could happen here.
No, she's not here.
Welcome. Hi there.
Well met.
Hello?
I hope I can help.
I am looking for your
How does the day greet?
friend, Quill-Weave. Excuse me. Quill-Weave is nowhere to be found. I guess I'll just have to look for her another time. But at least I was able to do that. And, let's go back. Let's see. Well, she's already paid me, so I have to go. Where is Quill-Weave? That is strange. Just upped and disappeared. Well, we'll have to go look for her. Well, I heard that she's dining with the Countess. Well, this is where I found her.
Fellow Breton.
Hello again, Quill-Weave.
So, you didn't sell me out. I appreciate that. Well, I said I'd make it worth your while. So let me teach you a little something.
We have to go outside
You've
for
got
this.
to be light on your feet to make it around here. And that's something I'm good at. Maybe you can be too. Take care. Farewell.
You too.
Go ahead, I'm
Oh,
listening.
hello, the Countess. Hello, my lady. Right, so I have to return to the Fighters Guild and see if they have any more work for me. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.